It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Wizards have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Utah Jazz. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Thompson is out there with Anderson. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Miller in its small forward. And for the Jazz, Saddiq Bey is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's George, and it's Bailey in at the small forward. Taking a look at Washington, undergoing possibly the worst finals collapse we've ever seen. Greg, is there anything they can do to turn this thing around?
Kevin, if we're being real, probably not. But if they're to have any chance, they can't worry about what might have been. They need to find something that works tonight and take this thing one game at a time.
Wow. And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. George looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from George. Second free throw, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. To bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
And he gets the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Now here's Henderson. Here's the 3. Kessler with the rebound.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he's able to get it back. George passes to Kessler. 3-on-3. Here's Wembanyama. Count it, good.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bey against Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Thompson slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. So it's the Jazz now, following the bucket by the Wizards. In the corner, it's Kessler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Jazz have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Wizards leading by 5. Now Henderson to the right side. Wembanyama. Kessler with the rebound. Bey kicks to George. Kessler passes to George. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Zubac.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Jazz trail by 8. George passes to Cowley. Here's Bailey. Bay with a screen on Miller. The Jazz again can't hit it.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
On the wing, George. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Kessler. Count it. Kessler's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Wembanyama. Misses off the left iron. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And there's the pass to Henderson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
The Wizards shooting their first foul shot of the night. Thompson, he's checked in for Washington. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Here's George. There's the pick. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. The Wizards with another miss. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Bailey. He has 5. Kessler, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wembanyama's got 9.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Bailey. Here's the screen. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. He has 7. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Out to Miller. Zubac with the screen for Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Bailey. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Thompson outside. George against Henderson. It's tipped. Left side, George. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Passes to Wembanyama. Shoots it up. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Utah calls timeout. Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Here's Collier. He's off on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. Kicks to Miller. From past the arc. Kept alive. Wembanyama. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
The Jazz with another miss. Wizards leading by 9. Miller outside. It's hauled in by George. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the Wizards. Hendricks. James.
And the Jazz with possession here. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen. Here's Collier. Here's Kessler. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Kessler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
They get it back. No good on the shot. Jazz trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
James kicks to Thompson. Now the pass to Miller.
2 minutes remaining.
That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Washington.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now, here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. Shoots. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Wembanyama. And the Wizards lead by 11. Pass to Sensabaugh. Poked loose and stolen by James. Pass to Thompson. They set the pick. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams can't hit. Wizards leading by 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Thompson kicks to James. Pass to Wembanyama. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Wembanyama's got 15.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching the...
Oh, big time play!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so... And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Fred VanVleet out there with Rozier. Then it's Williams. It's Najee in at the center position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Wembanyama sets a screen for Thompson. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Wizards. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And VanVleet, here we go. Rozier for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's James. Back to Wembanyama. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. Got a piece of it. Williams passes to Van Vliet. Over James. Great D that time from James.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Van Vliet passes to Bailey. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Bailey. There's the double team with Walker. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Here's Wembanyama. Plays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Walker is screen on Van Vliet. Here's Hendricks. Another one falls for Washington.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here is Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Bailey passes to Najee. Knocks down the 3-ball. Najee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the 3-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Thompson, and the shot is long. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 14-point game. Here's Bailey. He's got 9. Got it from 16 feet. Bailey's got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Miller's checked in for the Wizards. Thompson comes in for James. The pass to Bay. Connects from 3-point range. Bay's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Williams, a screen on Miller. Again, the Jazz score.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Kicks it to Thompson. Hendricks passes to Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Thompson. Miller outside. It's good from long range. Miller's got 8 points.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Wizards leading by 16 to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Count. Here's Bailey. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Wembanyama against Bay. Wembanyama, no good. Jazz have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Bay, no good. Washington's going to sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Miller with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Bay. And then for Washington, Walker comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Thompson. Henderson looking it over. Pass to Hendricks. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And Utah making a change here. Bay's checked in, and the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Kessler, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Washington making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Walker with the screen for Miller. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Jazz trail by 14. George with the ball. Passes it to Cal. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. Bailey passes to Kessler. Unable to get that one. Walker with some nice D. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizard. Henderson passes to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
He lobs it up. Off target on the alley-oop layup. Wizards leading by 16. In the corner, Henderson with it. Miller outside. Thompson right side. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Collier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Floats it up for Walker. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. There's the double team with Walker. Stolen by Thompson. By himself. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Wizards leading by 16. Henderson outside. And Walker kicks to Henderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Keontae George picks one up. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Henderson, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
For the Wizards, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Walker. And it's Wembanyama in for Thompson. The pass to Kessler. George against Thompson. And Utah turns it over again. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Zubac with the screen for Thompson. Over George. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
George with the screen on Henderson. Pass to George. Pass to Bay. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
It's Henderson on the wing. He dishes it to Miller. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Henderson pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Passes it to Thompson. Back to Henderson. Beyond the arc. Here's Wembanyama. And so it's Washington out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys,
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in or you get an offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, they're not going. Thank you for being with us.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So on the floor for Washington, Ivica Zubac is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Miller, and it's Thompson in a two-guard. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That's good from Kessler. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Washington. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now, here's George. Here's Bailey. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10. So it's Washington now. 16-point lead. Henderson kicks to Thompson. And the pass to Miller. Wide open look. Good. He hits the jump shot. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Nice ball movement by Utah. To the middle. Here's Kessler. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Henderson outside. To the inside. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got his first bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Up top, Bay. Rebounded by the Wizards. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Henderson dishes to Thompson. Back to Henderson. 4 on the clock. And here's Miller outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Utah calls timeout. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Now, Bay, 8 points for him. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collier. Yep, it counts. 7 points in the game. Washington leading now by 21. Henderson outside. Back to Thompson. Zubats a screen on George.
Zubats never a guy to shy away from contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Washington. Zubats. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Zubats. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Bailey. He kicks to George. Here's Bailey, covered by Miller. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 21.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Miller with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. They set the screen. Pass to Bailey. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
From 13, the shot's good. And that's now 28 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Here's Bailey, covered by Miller. Bailey passes to Kessler. That one doesn't go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Utah.
Checking in for the Jazz. Number 5, Fred VanVleet.
Henderson left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Henderson. And he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Collier, Henderson defending. VanVleet looking around. Clock at 4, and it's good. 2 points. Kessler's got 15 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
Passes to Thompson. Now Zubats. Henderson outside. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the Jazz.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And Miller throws it down hard.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Inside. The pass to Bailey. Over Miller. Now here's Bay. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Thompson, he's checked in for Thompson.
Substitution. Number 12, Thompson.
Bailey passes to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Lock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Good on the bucket. Kessler's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Thompson passes to Miller. Back to Thompson. Over Collier. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Henderson with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Step back and squared up. Henderson's got 8 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Washington.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Bailey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Henderson kicks to Miller. From outside, off the mark. A challenging stretch here for Utah. Bailey, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Bailey's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got 6 assists now in the game. Down low, Van Vliet passes to Kessler. Off on the layup. Wizards leading by 23. And here's Bay. He's got 8. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Bailey misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And Utah making a change here. Williams is checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Walker's checked in for Zubats. The Jazz shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Williams kicks to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to Williams.
2 minutes.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Walker. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Washington making a change here.
Checking in for the Wizards. Hendricks. Change.
1:51 left here in the third quarter. For 3, Van Vliet gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
James good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Kessler.
But we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And here's Miller outside. They set the pick. Hendricks can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 21. Bailey passes to Van Vliet. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
A 3 from Wembanyama. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bailey. And he makes that one. Bailey's got 29.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Hendricks. Fires from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Washington out in front, just dominating this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. You've got Rozier. He's out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Bailey in at the 4-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. Rozier with the screen for VanVleet. Oh, good with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
High post shot, and there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Williams. Here's the floater. Rejected by Walker. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Nice stroke from long range. If he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Miller, the pass to Walker. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Thompson kicks to Miller. Just 4 to shoot. That one rolling around and rims out.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. Sensabaugh, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
There's the pass to Hendricks. Dishes to Thompson. No good on that one. Good D by Williams. Hendricks can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 19. Williams finds VanVleet. Williams, a screen on Thompson. VanVleet can't get it to go. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Thompson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Wizards lead by 21. Pass to Bailey. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Out to the wing. Here's Hendricks. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
VanVleet wide open. Misses the 3. Wizards leading by 19. There's Miller with the 3. Out to Thompson from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Williams. Here's Bailey. Here's Rozier. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Rejected by Walker. Thompson outside. Passes it to Miller. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And Thompson kicks to Miller. Walker in the corner. Takes the 3. On the wing, Walker drops in the tray.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Walker. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Washington's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Steps back and fires. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson inside. There's the dish to Walker. Zubac with the screen for Thompson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
If you're going to foul Ivica Zubac, you better really foul him. This guy's got great strength.
So both teams changing it up here.
Zubac at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wembanyama, no good. The Jazz shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And there's the pass to Kessler. Collier, Henderson defending. Basket good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Miller sets a screen for Henderson. Miller finds Henderson. No good on the triple. Utah is shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. George passes to Collier. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Washington Wizards. There's a screen. Outside, Walker takes a three. Rebound, Utah. Bailey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Jazz have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Walker. On the wing, Thompson. Over George. Excellent D there from George.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Washington calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
You know, as great as he is, you knew they were going to rely on him here in the finals. He loves having that responsibility. Pass to George. There's the 3. Got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And here's James outside. Cans it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Collier, James covered. Rejected by Walker.
24-second shot clock violation.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Wallace is checked in. Wizards leading by 22. Thompson passes to Walker. Back to Thompson. And here is James. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hendricks, and he connects with the jumper.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Williams kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Polides. Off target with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously an important, hard-fought victory tonight for the Wizards.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Staring at being swept, they come through with a tremendous performance to keep their slim hopes of a championship alive.
Yeah, I'll admit it. I didn't think Game 4 was going to be any different than the first 3 of the finals, but instead of being discouraged, this group was inspired. I mean, they need 3 more performances just like this one, which probably is asking too much, but hey, who knows?
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.